Welcome back, everybody, and this one should be a dandy this afternoon. And even though the sun has gone down, it's going to be a hot one for tonight's game between the Kansas State Wildcats and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. And here come the Buckeyes. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. The Wildcats don't seem to match up too well in this one. Kirk, I'm not sure I like their chances very much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think you're exactly right about this. Kansas State is going to have a tough time defending this rushing attack and this running back. It's very important that they shut him down and keep the ball out of his hands if they expect to have a chance in this game.
And another thing, Kansas State is going to get manhandled up front in this one. That offensive line is just too big, too talented, and too good. And they're going to have a huge game opening up those holes for the running backs. This one could get ugly.
Thanks, guys. Let's take it down to the field and get ready for the game. Kansas State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. He kicks it. Number 2 fields it at the 9. They'll get the ball here at the 27-yard line. The Wildcats line up with 6 defensive backs. Number 16 drops back to pass. Rifles it over the middle. Washington with a takedown at the 45-yard line. A heck of a play by the receiver.
We talk all the time about the emotions of college football. This play was definitely an emotionally charged play. What a way for the wideout to make a statement in this game.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Ohio State comes out with an I formation. Number 16 gives it up the middle. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. 9-yard pickup. Second and 1. Ball on the 36. Number 13, alone in the backfield. He drops back. Throws it out there. Complete. And he's hammered down. The tight end with a nice catch there. It's first and 10. Ball on the 26. Kansas State comes out in a 4-3. On the ground, up the middle. He's at the 20. Tackle at the 9. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
That one's worth another look. The Wildcats line up in a 4-3. On the ground, up the middle. Pierce brings him down at the 5. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. Number 13 lines up as a single back. There's a fumble. It's picked up by the defense. And the defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Boy, sure was, Kirk. The defensive lineman knew right where the ball was going to land, and he gobbled it up.
First and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line. Three-man front defensively. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He lets it go. And it falls incomplete. And he misses his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you're right. This is an area that he's worked so hard to improve since day one. The accuracy of his throws. He's improved, but as you can see, he's upset here with himself.
Second and 10. Ball on the 8. Number 43 lines up in a deep back, I formation. Number 43 runs the counter, makes a move. Scott with a takedown at the 8-yard line. No gain. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 8. The Wildcats line up with 4 wideouts. Back to pass. He's looking. He's rolling left. And he just gets rid of it. Well, he was under some heavy pressure there.
Well, I agree there was a lot of pressure, but I think he can hold on to the ball just a little bit longer and deliver it with some confidence.
Fourth and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 8. Kansas State lining up the punt. Number 2 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 39. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Kansas State lines up defensively in a 4-3. He throws it. Van hangs on to it. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 32. Ohio State lines up in a pro set. Number 13 takes the handoff. Bryant brings him down at the 31-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play. It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes line up in an I formation. Number 16 gives it up the middle, and they make the stop at the 27. The fullback gains about 4 yards there. First and 10, ball on the 27-yard line.
First and 10, ball on the 27-yard line.
4-3 defense. Number 16 gives it up the middle. He's at the 20. Walker with a takedown at the 16-yard line. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a good job by that big offensive line.
No, it really was, Brad. And also a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
It's first and 10. Fifth play of this drive coming up. 4-man front by the defense. He drops back. Looks, lets it fly. Incomplete. The tailback, the intended target.
Well, here the quarterback put just a little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
Second and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Buckeyes come out in a two tight end set. Drops back to pass. And he's going to come up with a sack. They came after him hard there.
Yeah, they sure did. And Lee, I think the quarterback felt that pressure coming from every direction.
Kirk, as I've always said, the best way to keep the pressure down and to help the quarterback is to run screens and draws.
3rd and 14. This is the 7th play of this drive. Number 16 comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking, steps up. Plenty of time in the pocket. And it's caught. Newman brings him down at the 19-yard line. It's not enough for the first.
Kirk, it looked like to me he just released it too early.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. You need to be a little bit more patient in the pocket, especially on 3rd down.
4th and 13 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line. They'll call on the field goal unit here. It's up. And he got it. Ohio State ready to kick this one off. Newman and number 43 back to return. Sends it sailing downfield. Newman fields it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. Ohio State comes out in a 4-3. Breaks one. And he's taken down at the 39. And the tailback picks up good yardage there.
This is very important. Listen up. If this defense cannot stop the running game, they're in big trouble. Maybe not here, but somewhere down the road.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. Roberson has 4 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. He passes it. Complete. Tackle at the 45. He got up in the air and made the catch.
Oh, that's all about timing, too, because if he jumped too early, he wouldn't have been able to catch that ball.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 45. Ohio State comes out in a 3-4. He drops back. He's under pressure. He's looking. Lets it go. Number 43 with a catch. A 5-yard gain. It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Kansas State sets up in the I. Play action. Guns it across the middle. And it's caught. They'll bring him down at the 38. And a pretty smart call right there.
You're absolutely right. The reason why this play worked is that the play action froze the defense just enough to allow the receiver to get open.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Wildcats go with the I formation. He's in trouble. Number 80 has it. Fox with a takedown at the 34-yard line. 4 yards gained. After a quarter of play, our score is Ohio State 3, Kansas State nothing. And we're ready now for the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 6. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Buckeyes line up in a 3-4. Option to the right. And they make the stop at the 19. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 19-yard line. The Buckeyes use a four-man front here. Number 43 makes the catch, knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Nothing going on that one. Second and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. 4-3 defense. Roberson still has it. He unloads it. Hill hangs on to it. They pick up nice yardage there on the pass. The Buckeyes line up in a 4-3. Roberson gives it up the middle. Brought down at the 7. Gain of a yard by the fullback. Two tight end set. Roberson gives it up the middle. And they make the stop at the 6. Just a yard there. Kansas State lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. He guns it to the left. Fox tips it away. And he makes a spectacular play in the end zone.
Keep an eye out for this cornerback. It's going to be interesting to see if they continue to throw the ball in his direction.
Number 15 lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot. The kick is up. And it's good. Kansas State to kick this one off. Number 2, and Gamble back deep to return. Kicks it off. Gamble fields it at the 3. Missed tackle. They'll go to work at the 26. Ohio State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Number 16 steps back to pass, and they couldn't hook up on that one.
Number 88, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking for his man. Washington brings him down at the 39-yard line. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. And if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
First and 10. Ball on the 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
3 wideouts here. Number 16 gives it up the middle, and he's tackled at the 42-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. The Buckeyes line up with 3 wide. Number 13 on the give. Can't wrap him up. Walker with a takedown at the 43-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. Third and 6. 5th play of this drive coming up. The Wildcats line up in a nickel back. Number 16, back to pass. He fires left side. Newman brings him down at the 39-yard line. And a nice catch by the wideout that time. First and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Wildcats use a 4-man front here. Number 16 gives it up the middle. And he's taken down at the 31. An 8-yard gain. Second and 2 coming up here. 7th play of this drive coming up. Number 13 lines up as a single back. Number 16 hands off to the left. Loose football. Recovered by the defense. They turn the ball over to the defense with that fumble. The head coach has got to be upset with his halfback after that one.
You can't have your running back fumble the ball like that. It's something you've been preaching as a coach since spring practice. Hold on to the football.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 34. 4-man front by the defense. Roberson back to throw. Complete. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
First and 10. Ball on their own 45. Roberson with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He steps up, throws it out there. Incomplete pass. That looked like a pretty good pass.
Yeah, it was, and it was a catchable ball thrown right at him. He just didn't catch it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Ohio State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Roberson drops to throw. He lets it go, and it's knocked down. And the corner got in there and broke that one up. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 45. They'll bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Steps up. He throws it. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 49. Fourth down, Coach.
Yeah, they just didn't get enough yardage on that pass.
It's fourth down and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 2 takes it to 21. Just couldn't break free on that one.
Now, Brad, he didn't have a lot of open field to run, but he did a nice job of making something out of nothing.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 27. Kansas State Comes out in a 4-3. Number 16 drops back. Lets it fly. Complete. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. The screenplay worked that time for a decent pickup.
Yep, you're right. Excellent call to go to the screen to maybe slow down this defensive pass rush a little bit.
First and 10. Ball on their own 47. Number 13, alone in the backfield. Number 16 drops back to pass. He passes it, and it's caught, and he's taken down at the 43-yard line. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. It's first and 10, ball on the 43. Number 13 lines up as a single back. Number 16 gives it up the middle. Tackle at the 34. Gain of 9. Second and 1. Ball on the 34. 4-3 defense. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And he drops it.
Incomplete pass. Number 13, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 1. Fifth play of this drive coming up. Ohio State comes out with 2 tight ends. Number 16 gives it up the middle. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
This is what you call a run blitz. The key is quickly penetrate and disrupt the running back, not allowing him to follow his blockers. Here the defense does a good job and comes up with a nice stop.
It's fourth down and 3 yards to go. Ball on the 36. The Wildcats put 4 men up front. Number 16 back to pass. Intercepted. Number 71 with a takedown at the 37-yard line. The linebacker comes down with the INT.
Let me say one thing. That was a tough catch. Even for a receiver, that would have been a tough catch to make.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37. Number 43 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Roberson steps back to pass. Lets it go. It falls incomplete. The tailback, the intended target.
Well, here the quarterback put just a little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Ohio State lines up defensively in a 4-3. He drops back. He unloads it. Evans with a catch. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's first and 10. Ball on the 41. Kansas State sets up in the I. Roberson back to throw. He's looking for his man. Complete. Fox brings him down at the 35. The Wildcats call for a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 35. The Wildcats line up with 4 wideouts. Roberson drops to throw. He rifles it to the left. Number 26 drops the ball.
The intended receiver on the play.
Third and 4. 6th play of this drive coming up. Kansas State comes out with an I formation. Roberson drops back. Under heavy pressure. Throws it out there. They call it out of bounds. No catch.
Good call by the official. The receiver made a tremendous catch here, but you can see clearly he didn't have possession of the football when he was in bounds.
4th and 4. Ball on the 35-yard line. They don't have the luxury of kicking the ball here. Looks. He lets it go. And it's caught. Number 35 with a takedown at the 27. How amazing is that completion?
Wow. What I'm wondering is what the heck is the defense doing on that play?
Back to pass. He steps up. He throws it. Incomplete. He overshot his target there.
One of the things that is important here is that they come up with the blitz and don't give the quarterback enough space to throw the football.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. 9th play of this drive coming up. Number 15 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one.
Don't start on offense.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 32-yard line. Drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Lets it fly. Hauls it in for the touchdown. Let's see that touchdown pass again.
Good job by the quarterback here to find the open man in the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Kansas State 10, Ohio State 3. Ohio State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off. Number 43 has it at the 5. Sheds a tackler.
He made a good cut upfield, got a few blocks, and they were able to come up with a decent return.
The coverage team was a little tentative out there. You want to see guys flying the ball. Right there, they were just kind of hovering around.
They'll get the ball here at the 40. Ohio State lines up defensively in a 3-4. He drops back. Steps up, looking, pumps once. He wants it all, going long. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it.
You know, the defender saw the ball, timed it perfectly, and then knocked him in the next week.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 40. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. He passes it. Swatted away. He broke that one up nicely.
You know, that's just what happens when the ball is just out of reach for an interception. It gets tipped.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Roberson back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Fourth and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 40. Number 2 awaiting the return. Number 2 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 26. They'll take over at the 26-yard line.
Will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Number 13 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Number 13 on the handoff, sheds that one. And he's tackled at the 37.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
First and 10, ball on their own 37.
On the 37-yard line.
Number 16 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He's under pressure. Lets it go. And that one's fallen incomplete. And he misses his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you're right. This is an area that he's worked so hard to improve since day one. The accuracy of his throws. He's improved, but as you can see, he's upset here with himself.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
Kansas State comes out in a 4-3. Number 16 gives it up the middle. There's a missed tackle. Pierce brings him down at the 40. 3-yard gain by the running back. They're down in 7. Ball on the 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They come out with a big set. Number 16 steps back to pass. He lost the ball. Bishop with a recovery. The offense was quick to jump on that loose ball, weren't they, Kirk?
Yeah, as soon as they saw it hit the floor, they reacted.
It's 4th down and 14. Ball on the 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Newman, the return man. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Newman takes it at the 21, gets past the tackler. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Well, Brad, that was a combination of a couple things. Some good blocks, but also the ability to avoid the coverage team by the return man.
They'll start this drive at the 37. Ohio State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Drops back to pass. He's in trouble. He unloads it. Complete. Number 2 with a takedown at the 40-yard line. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 40. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. He drops back. Under pressure. And it's caught. And they beat the blitz that time and came away with a nice play. First and 10. Ball on the 38. Number 43 alone in the backfield. Roberson drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. Wallace has it. They got 4 yards on that one. Second and 6. Ball on the 34. Ohio State comes out in a 4-3. Peterson brings him down for a loss. So the defensive lineman comes up with a big stop. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Buckeyes bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Penalty marker on the field. He's looking for his man, and it falls incomplete.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. 1st down.
Fourth down and 9. Ball on the 37. They got to go for it on this 4th and long. Roberson back to throw. He's looking. Going deep. Incomplete. They stop him on 4th down.
You talk about huge plays. This defense stood tall and shut them down.
They'll go to work at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Buckeyes go with the I formation. There's the play fake. Throws it out there. Complete. And they make the stop at the 26-yard line. That last catch puts him over the century mark in yards.
I'd say that's a pretty good day's work, wouldn't you guys?
Absolutely, Coach.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. Number 13, the ball carrier. He's at the 20. They'll bring him down at the 13. That was a nice run.
Boy, he did a nice job of keeping his feet moving. Good, solid run.
It's 1st and 10. They're inside the 20. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Number 16 gives it up the middle. They'll throw the flag. Tackle at the 2-yard line.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards and responsible foul. Still 1st down.
First and long. Ball on the 22. They come out in a nickel. Number 16 gives it up the middle. And down he goes at the 16. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 16. The Buckeyes line up with 3 wide.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 11. Number 16 sends one of his guys in motion. He drops back. He lets it go. Number 88 makes a catch. And they make the stop at the 6. Nice little catch there, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that was a good call. I like that call. I like short passes. They're safe and can lead to some really good yardage.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle. Washington brings him down at the 1. Good pickup on that third down run.
Yeah, good conversion there. It'll be interesting to see what they call right here.
Number 13 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Didn't get anything. Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Number 16 gives it up the middle, and they'll score. Well, he didn't have far to go on that one.
Well, Brad, when you get inside the 5-yard line, you have to rely on the offensive line and great execution. That's exactly what they did right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 10, Kansas State 10. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Newman takes it at the 4.
20 yards. Newman on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24. Kansas State sets up in the I. Wilson takes a handoff, and he's taken down at the 26-yard line. 2-yard carry by the fullback. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 3 here with 1 quarter to go. We're all tied up. And we're ready for the start of the 4th quarter. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 26. Roberson with 3 wide receivers. Roberson drops back. He steps up. He throws it. And it's caught. They'll bring him down at the 43. And he goes over 100 on the day with that reception.
If you can get open and hold on to the passes, chances are you're going to have a good game. And that's exactly what this guy's been able to do today.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. They come out with 4 linebackers. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Number 25 with the interception. Loses the football. Picks up the loose ball. He's at midfield to the 40. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. Not a good time to fumble the football.
And I can assure you this guy feels horrible about that. He's got to forget about it. Go out there and play hard next time they hit the field.
And believe me, this kid wants another chance to redeem himself. He won't fumble again.
And he hits the PAT. So with over 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Ohio State 17, Kansas State 10. Ohio State to kick. Kicks it off. Newman takes from the 10. He jukes. They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. 4-3 defense. Little handoff. Spins upfield. And they make the stop at the 27. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 27. Number 43 is a deep back as they line up in the I. Grant with a takedown at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide. Here's an option, right side. He's hit and got away. Anderson brings him down at the 38-yard line. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more.
No question, and they were not ready for that option play. They had guys running everywhere except to the ball.
Lee, you're right. They looked like they've never defended the option before. The tailback had a ton of running room there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Ohio State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Roberson gives it up the middle. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Second and 8 coming up here. 5th play of this drive coming up. Ohio State comes out in a 3-4. Roberson drops to throw. There's a flag on the play. Davis hangs on to it. Fox brings him down for a loss.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 30. They line up in an I. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Complete. Number 35 with a takedown at the 30-yard line. Nothing going on that one. Third and long. Ball on their own 30. The Buckeyes line up with 6 defensive backs. Roberson steps back to pass. Looks. Flag down. He guns it to the left. Incomplete pass.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Fourth down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 30. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 2 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 31-yard line. They'll take over at the 31. Ohio State lines up in a pro set. Number 16 back to pass. And it's caught. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. That's a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12. Ball on the 29-yard line. One man backfield. They hand off on the counter. Hickman brings him down at the 32. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Third and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ohio State lines up in a double tight set. He drops back. Looking. He fires left side. Complete. And he's taken down at the 37-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Yeah, nice catch, and he shows off a few moves there.
Yeah, the big fella's pretty athletic for a tight end. And as a quarterback, it's always nice to have a big target like this to go to.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37. The Buckeyes line up in an I formation. They hand it off. Tackle at the 36. And the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. It's second down and 9 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. And they hit him in the backfield. Defensive lineman was in the backfield on that one. It's third down and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. They come out in a nickel. Number 16 back to throw. Fires across the middle. And it's caught. Washington with a takedown at the 13. It's first and 10. Ball on the 13. 4-man front by the defense. They hand it off. And he's hammered down. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Ohio State comes out with an I formation. Brought down at the 6. The Wildcats call for a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. They come out in a goal line set. They hand it off. And he's tackled at the 5-yard line. Maybe got 2 feet on the play. This should be an easy field goal. It's up. And it's through the uprights. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. Number 43, and Newman set to return. Kicks it off. Number 43 fields it at the 7. And he did not have a good kick return on that one.
No, some miscommunication there with his blockers. The coverage team just charged right in and took him down.
They'll start this drive at the 18. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Roberson drops back to pass, fires a bullet over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Second and 10, ball on the 18-yard line. Roberson comes to the line with 3 wide. Roberson drops to throw. He's looking. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Complete. Number 2 brings him down at the 39-yard line. And the defense got burned on the blitz that time. Roberson drops back. He faked the spike. He's going to try and throw it. And it's caught. It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Defense lines up in a 4-3. Here comes the pressure. Flag on the play. Number 35 tackles him for a loss on the play.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Roberson back in the gun. He passes it. They call it out of bounds. No catch.
Good call by the official. The receiver made a tremendous catch here, but you can see clearly he didn't have possession of the football when he was in bounds.
Third and 5 coming up. 7th play of this drive coming up. Number 43 lines up as a single back. Roberson steps back to pass. It falls incomplete. And I think he really needed to make that catch.
Well, that pass was thrown right on the money, and it should have been caught. The quarterback's going to be furious because now it's 4th down.
4th and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 46. Let's see if a quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. Roberson back to throw. Lets it go. And it's knocked away. They hold on 4th down.
Now that's how you get a team motivated. I wouldn't be surprised to see their offense take the field with an explosive power attack.
They'll go to work at the 46-yard line. Kansas State comes out in a 4-3. And this one's all wrapped up. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
I'm not surprised at all. Kansas State is not a bad football team, but they don't have the killer instinct that it takes to knock off some of the better teams they face. I saw a team out there today that wasn't playing to win. They were playing not to lose, and that just doesn't work.
Well, that'll wrap up another chapter in NCAA Football 2003. And again, our final score, Ohio State 20, Kansas State 10. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.